Hello there, YouTube. My name is Wendy, but please call me Wendy, and welcome back to some more Chill Among Us. I know I've been doing the more Chill Among Us videos these past couple weeks, and that's just because by the time I get done, by the end of the day, I'm just worn out. So, yeah, but before we continue on, we have a little friend joining with us. No, it is not Uda. No, it is not Marmy Queen. He's Monty! I ordered a Monty plush from Amazon, and it finally came today. I'm so happy. Little, for anyone who does not recognize him, I'm sure probably thousands of people recognize him. But for those who really do not recognize him, this is Montgomery Gator, a gorgeous Monty from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, which I have been obsessed with recently, and we'll talk more about that in a moment. Okay, vault, bench. Okay, but anyway, so here we are. But yes, I have a little Monty plush. She's joining us for today. I don't really have anywhere I can sit him up on, except maybe on here, but then that blocks my view, and he's a little too big, so he's just kind of sitting here with me on my computer desk. Anyway, but let's bring the subject back around briefly to Five Nights at Freddy's. Actually, where's the kitchen? I'm gonna go to the vault. Let's go to the vault first. But yes, December, what was it, 16th, I think. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, finally, released? Is that the word I want? Released? I think it is. But it released, and, yeah, I did it. But it released, and I, unfortunately, am unable to play because I just can't afford it. I have to do like that, okay. But, I just don't have any money to buy it, and that's fine, it's not a big deal. Something down in this corner. Ah, data. Okay. But, I have been watching, I watched Mark's playthrough of it, Markiplier, and I can leave a link at least to the first episode down below, because he does not have a playlist for it yet. Speaking of playlists, I actually do have a playlist, though, for Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and you can check that out, and I can leave a link to that one, at least. At least there's that one. But he doesn't have a thing. And then I've been watching GT Live's, recorded stream and whatnot for it. Just because I wanted to see how they were gonna play and what the difference was. So there's that. I need files. Oh, did it one at a time, okay. But, my very first impression of the game, in a general sense, not looking at the bugs or anything like that, I think it looks absolutely amazing. I love the sort of, like, 80s theme, 80s, 90s theme they have with it, and I love how they did Freddy and Chica and Monty and Roxanne. I think they did an awesome job. With the bugs, I definitely think there should have been more polishing before they really released it, because I do, and that's not to say, like, I'm not criticizing it, of course, I'm just saying, like, these are just kind of things I've observed over time, even if I haven't played it. Excuse me. And I think that it probably would have been a good idea to really polish up a few things before the release, because and other people have said this, where it might be better to wait for it to, like, release, or not to release. It would be better to wait for to release and be more polished rather than it, you know, be released and just because of Christmas and it have bugs and issues with it. What was the next thing I was gonna do? Let me think. Ah, okay. So I have to do this. What am I doing? What in the world? I guess somebody clogged the toilet. Okay then. Anyway, back to where I was. But yeah, oh yes. Here's one thing that I thought of, that's been on my mind somewhat. I really wanted to talk about this. And maybe somebody else has talked about it too. I have no idea. But I still wanted to bring it up and whatnot. There is, and of course, right now, here are some spoilers, so be really careful. Spoilers ahead. Oh. So it's, okay, coin, diamond, diamond, diamond. So I have to get to the other side, great. But, spoilers ahead, if you haven't seen anything. You're more than welcome to just skip ahead a little bit. I don't know how long we're going to be talking about it. You can, go back and whatnot for it or whatever. But, you know, here's the spoiler thing, so kind of watch out. The thing I was going to mention is that, you know, it's very heavily hinted that, you know, Monty was behind Bonnie being decommissioned, because you don't see Bonnie. We don't see Bonnie, we don't really see too much, and if you take Freddy up into the bowling alley and have him look at the curtains, he says, you know, that he misses Bonnie. So it kind of makes you wonder what happened. And then later, if you have Roxy's eyes, you basically, you get a note that says, like, the last place Bonnie was seen was Monty Golf. And there's, a lot of really strong hints that, Monty is the one who decommissioned, Bonnie. Now, I want to say real quick, while that's entirely possible, like 100% possible, that Monty did it on purpose and Monty is gonna go after Freddy next and whatnot, I just hope people hear me out. I honestly think that Monty did not decommission Freddy. The reason I think that was interesting. But the reason I think that is because, and again, I said this already, it is 100% possible that Monty decommissioned him. It is 100% possible. Like, do not get me wrong. But at the same time, if you think about it, there's one really, really, really important piece of information that I think we're missing, if it has not been found yet. And again, I have not played the game, so there's certain things that I've not been able to see with my own eyes and whatnot. But there's one thing that we have not seen yet. Bonnie's report. Because if you think about it, if Monty actually attacked Bonnie, there'd be a report. Because they'd have to report to the higher-ups, like, hey, you know, this happened. Do you want us to, you know, go and fix Bonnie? Do you want us to not? There would have to be a report of basically, you know, what happened. And there isn't, as far as I've seen. I've not seen any report that says, here's what happened to Bonnie, here's the damage he had experienced, here's what happened. I've seen none of it. So it kind of makes me wonder, like, outside of, well, like, again, totally 100% possible, Monty did it on purpose. Totally. I don't disagree with that. But at the same time, there's nothing that says that Monty specifically did it. Like, there's no, like I said, there's no report. So there's something that's like, oh, you know, Monty for sure did this because of the claw marks or because of this. There's nothing, you know. Nice pictures. Anyway. And not only that, but we also, like, don't know if for sure, because all it says is that that's the last place Bonnie was seen. They didn't say what happened. Doesn't say what happened. And it doesn't say really much else about what's going on. At least for the Bonnie-Monty thing. So here's what I think, and a friend of mine kind of thinks this with me. It's very possible, and we think this, that with Monty, what could have happened is either A, it's kind of a couple different parts in one, because first of all, he could have done, like, I'm tripping over my own words. He could have decommissioned Bonnie, there we go, by complete accident. I mean, they even said, like, you know, hey, keep Monty off of the balcony because of the hurricane hole-in-one, making him fall and busting his legs. You know, and, like, we've even seen it, like, in the game, like, there's a boss fight, and that's what you do. But at the same time, You know, like, it could have been that, like, maybe they were honest to God playing and just talking. And then, all of a sudden, oh, wait a minute. There's an issue. Bonnie's up there. He's right where the thing is. And maybe Monty didn't realize that, hey, I need to tell him this. You know, so it could have been like that, or like Monty could have been helping Bonnie and did it by total accident or something. You know, like, there's quite a few possibilities. How much trash do I have to dump? He's just, you know. Apparently doesn't want me to speak correctly. Anyway, but still, so if you think about it, there's literally, not only that, outside of it being on accident, it literally could have been that Bonnie got blamed for something that he didn't do. Because, I mean, if you think about it, the only other bunny-related character, I guess is the right word we want, but the only other bunny-related character is Vanny. And there was a whole bunch of disappearances. So what if Vanny, being the fact that her little thing's a rabbit, maybe someone only saw like an outline of the ears or something and thought, oh, Bunny, it was Bonnie. You know, like, what if Bonnie got blamed for what Vanny did when it wasn't him at all? You know, and that's a thought that me and a friend of mine have had. And that's another that's outside, like, the whole thing that started my little rant right there was Monty, my little Monty blush. Excuse me. But that's my little one thing. This might be all the video is me talking about Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh my goodness. But still, that's like a theory me and my friend have had, just because it is very possible. And again, don't get me wrong, it is completely 100% possible that Monty for sure did it and plans on going after Freddy and all that stuff. Totally possible. But I think because the fact that we don't see any sort of report about the aftermath with Bonnie being decommissioned, that, you know, it's kind of hard to really say, like, yeah, he got decommissioned. You know what I mean? And not only that, but, like, with, what am I thinking? Ah, yes. With some other stuff, another thing I've really not seen, so bun, burger, lettuce. Okay. Burger, bun, burger, lettuce, bun. Yay, I did it. But another thing that we don't see is that what was it? Hold on. Oh, yes. Because the thing I noticed that, and I saw this in a video where there was a what am I doing? I don't know. But there was a, what am I thinking? Oh, yes. Because in the sewers, after you, compact Chica, you see their old, casings and whatnot. But we don't see the new ones. I mean, Freddy, of course, we have Freddy and Chica and whatnot. But you don't see Glam Rock Freddy, or Glam Rock Bonnie casing. Just the old one. So that makes me think, like, he can't be fully decommissioned because there's no casing. Where's the casing? You know what I mean? This is a lot louder than I thought it was gonna be. Cute. Yeah. But, so I think, honestly, like, it, again, on one hand, completely 100% possible that Monty decommissioned Bonnie, and that it's completely 100% possible that he's going after Freddy next. Like, totally 100% possible. That's close enough. I like how it's like 51. Close enough! But anyway, on the other hand, though, I think we really have to consider, like, there was no real report about what happened to Bonnie. It could have been an accident. It could have been on purpose. Like, there's nothing. There's no major, like, yeah, here's for sure what happened. We just know where he was last seen. And, like, there's a part of me that, and maybe this is just because of who I am and how I am and how I think, I really don't want to think that it was, oh shit, I have to go all the way around, shit. I just don't want to think that it was Monty. I just don't want to think that, you know? And who knows, maybe my little theory that me and my friend kind of accumulated and worked on a little bit is just because of that, but, you know, that's where it goes. But yeah. That's my little Five Nights at Freddy's thing with that. Another thing I love with Security Breach is how Freddy is. Like, he is so much like a dad, and I love it. I love it so much. It's so sweet. It makes me feel so nice. And just, makes me feel good. Makes me feel really, really good. Okay, now we have to go where? Medical? So, I can cut through electrical. Okay. We'll probably do a bit more of, Among Us just because we spend most of the time talking about Five Nights at Freddy's. But yeah, I am quite a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's. And like I said, I was watching Mark's playthrough, and now I'm working on the GT Live playthrough. What am I supposed to do here? That. But, I just not have finished, that playthrough yet. I mean, I know what happens, but I haven't finished it. Like, all the videos, I mean. Anyway. Oh, okay, now we're ready to go. But, yeah. But yeah, I just thought of another thing that I wanted to point out and say. A lot of people find this one animatronic really creepy. Totally fair. But one of the ones that I absolutely adore and who has grown on me since the game came out, and since I've seen the playthroughs and whatnot, is the daycare attendant, Sunrise in Moondrop. Oh my god. He has captured my heart in many ways. And whatnot. Because he's very relatable, and I just love his energy. He's got like this fun chaos energy, and it's like scramble, 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 or like all the stuff, like it's classic like childcare stuff and everything, and I relate to it a little bit, but at the same time it's just so cute. Am I going the right way? Sure. Kind of going the right way ish. But yeah, I really like the daycare attendant. I know, again, many will find him very creepy, but I think he's quite nice. I'm trying to find my way around here. Yeah. Like, at first, I kind of thought it was kind of weird and odd, and I didn't have any negative thoughts about it. I just wasn't really sure. And then there was something that just made him kind of grow on me. I don't know what that was, but, you know. Okay. We're gonna try imposter in this, just to see what it would be like. Well, of course, there's that part. But so then, where can I go via vents? Okay, that takes me to a bedroom. That takes me to the kitchen. That takes me back. So, big circle. Okay. Where's some other vents? Okay, here's another one. Okay, the gap room. Back there. Okay, so a lot of circles. A lot of circles. Okay. Oh, hi, dude. How you doing? Bye. But yeah, that's my little ramble for right now. I know I spent most of the time playing, talking about Five Nights at Freddy's, but I wanted to share my little theory and idea that me and my friend have kind of both theorized and worked on. Showers, records, then back here. Okay. Just kind of trying to explore the vents a little bit. Where am I? What am I thinking? Excuse me, I had to yawn. I am a little tired. I actually slept. I've mentioned before. Let me slow down. I have mentioned before. There we go. That I normally don't sleep very good, and I don't really know why. I think I theorized out loud it was a circadian rhythm issue or a sleep issue or something like that. I can't remember exactly because it has been a week now, so my brain's like, bleh, especially after New Year's weekend. Oh, where was I? Oh yeah, but I actually got some decent sleep for once. Like, of course I'm tired because it's been a long day, and now my body's like slowly feeling like, okay, now I'm tired. Like, I'm ready for bed tired. Which is ironic, because it's only like, what, 6 o'clock or something here? But the one thing that, I did to actually help me fall asleep, and maybe this will help somebody else, maybe it won't, I don't know, excuse me, is on my phone, I have a little nightlight thing, and basically, it just makes the screen amber, basically like an amber color, like a really soft amber color, and, excuse me, you said nothing, dude, but, basically, it, where was I? Oh, yes. I basically did that with my, a playlist that I sometimes watch, you know, when I'm bored and just want something to do. I'm gonna have to call a meeting. There's so many people, there's people dead! Oh my goodness. Oh, there's more than one. I think it was you. Blue, you meanie! But anyway, where was I? Oh my god! The slow-mo. Ooh, kitchen. Ooh, okay, I get to choose. Cute. But anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. I was falling asleep. I'm gonna backtrack, because I know I was talking about sleep. Talking about sleep. I lost my train of thought and having fun with that. Oh, where was I? But yeah, I remember. But yeah, I did that, and then afterwards, I was just kind of like, oh, I'm actually feeling sleepy, and I actually fell asleep. And I actually stayed asleep, mostly. I woke up briefly, I think, at one point, because I was way too high, I think, but otherwise, I slept just fine. I don't know where the other dummy is, so we're just gonna go report the one body. Oh. There's a body reported! Oh no, they're dead. I think it was you. Oh, they voted for that one. That's fun. Well, he voted for himself. Slow-mo. The only positive one just because, okay. So I essentially win, that's fine. But, yeah, I did that. So if you ever are in a moment where you seem to not be able to even fall remotely asleep, just, if your phone has a nightlight, use that. And just put on an easy playlist that you like that's quiet or whatever, and it might work, it might not. It worked for me last night, so... yeah, and then before I go, I do want to talk about another thing relating to my phone. And it is, I kind of, as you can see, I kind of got a case for it. This is not a good protective case. Like, it's pretty and stuff, but it's not good for protection. It really isn't. It's very pretty, but it's not good for protection. really at all. And it's very cheap, in all honesty. Like, I paid, like, I think about $10 for it, and it's kind of cheaply made. Like, even the little ring stand back here, like, I wasn't expecting it to be, like, super ultra mega amazing, but, like, when you pay, like, $10 for something, at least, you know, especially a phone case, you kind of at least want it to be protective. But in the pictures and whatnot, as other people have said in those reviews, it was kind of misleading, and, like, I even mentioned, like, this part is cheap. I realized I'm not having it in the thing. This part, the little ring thing that's right here, is kind of cheaply made, and apparently in one of the reviews, someone said theirs even fell off. So, yeah, it works for now until my other ones get here, because I did order some other ones that are drop protection type of things, and some screen protectors as well. But yeah, so that's happened, and I got the case last Thursday? It was sometime last week, for sure, but, yeah. So, outside of my phone case, we now have Monty. He's Monty Gator. I know he was gonna be 6 inches, but this is just too cute. Like, look at him. Look at his little face. How can you hate this little thing? Like, one of the reasons I got it was because I in general like plushies. I'm a plushie person. I'm a little picky, but I like plushies. And I remember when I was watching the playthroughs that I've been watching, and you go through the price counter, that, you know, you see some of the plushies actually, and I was like, oh, I want one. And so I got at least Monty. Excuse me. So that's good. I still have to get Freddy, and I wish there was a Sun and Moon plushie. I would totally get them if there was, but sadly there is not. So I think I'm trying to think of who was it that made Security Breach. Steel Wool, that's who did it. Steel Wool. If they're watching this, please do a Sun and Moon plush based off the ones in the game, because I would absolutely adore that. I would love to have a Sun and Moon plush, because believe it or not, I really, again, like I said, they just grew on me, and I don't really know why. They just did. I think it's because I can relate to them a lot, and they're just kind of, well, at least Sunny is like all kinds of fun and happy-go-lucky and joyous and whatnot, and then Moon, outside of his kind of creepiness and the way he does actually try to hurt Gregory in the game, I do believe that I believe that outside of whatever happened that made the animatronics more hostile, I do think he probably is a very sweet animatronic and just is trying to get kids to sleep. I think that's really it, so. Yeah, well, enough of my ramblings and my rantings. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope maybe you guys got some relation out of it, or maybe you guys have some theories of your own. I know that's kind of mostly what we talked about this video, but after getting my Monty plushie, I really was just like, you know, I really want to talk about it. I want to talk about Monty. And yeah, I was just really, really happy to get Monty as well. But yeah, and again, I know these videos, the Manos Chillos videos are probably not what people want to watch at the moment, but it's just because by the time I get done with the end of the day, I am just worn out, like you guys saw, and it's like I just kind of get to a point where I'm like tired in a way. Like, I'm tired, but I'm energetic. What is that? I had a word for it before, I can't think of it, but yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching. Hopefully next video we'll do something more normal, like play in silence or something. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and little Monty Plush and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah!